Where are we going now, Tony?
Port Orleans French Quarter.
Welcome back to Travelling with Teens. In this vlog we'll be giving you a full room tour and resort walkthrough of Port Orleans French Quarter.
And we answer the question, are our teens too old for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party?
Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. We're back from Florida now, back at home.
And this vlog covers our one day, 24 hours at Walt Disney World. Come along with us.
After a fantastic 2-night stay at the Drury Plaza Hotel near Disney Springs, it was time to move on.
We would definitely stay at the Drury Plaza again, and if you haven't checked out our detailed hotel/room tour, you can find it in the description down below, as well as in the upper right-hand corner of your screen right now.
We'd booked a 1-night stay at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. 1, because we were going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party that night, and 2, because we'd heard great things about the resort and had always wanted to stay there.
We arrived at 5 minutes to 10 in the morning, fully expecting to leave our bags at Bell Services. What we didn't expect was that our room, which wasn't due to be ready until 3 p.m, would already be ready for us.
Nor did we expect the boys to be greeted by name at the entrance before we'd even got our tickets out. A huge shout out to cast member Jeremy, who welcomed us so warmly. It really made our day.
Thanks, Jeremy. Not only that, even though we'd paid for a standard view room, we were delighted to find that we'd been upgraded to a river view.
And what a view that was. Our room was in Building 1 on the 2nd floor. Unlike Caribbean Beach, another moderate resort we have stayed at before, there are elevators at French Quarter which made lugging the cases up to the room much easier.
The location of the room was perfect, right on the water where you could watch the boats passing on their way to and from Disney Springs.
The room itself was rather small, fine for one night or if you're a couple or travelling with a younger child, but a bit of a squeeze for the 4 of us. Still, we really like the Disney touches. Mickey-shaped towels on the bed and Mickey-shaped Mardi Gras beads on the table.
We had to go on the Hey Disney, which is Disney's version of Alexa, and of course loved having the resort TV on in the background as we got ready to go out later that day.
As we were only staying the night, we wanted to explore the resort and everything it had to offer. Being a smaller resort, Port Orleans French Quarter is easy to get around. This is one of the main reasons we chose it.
We checked out the Sassagoula Float Works, which is the quick service restaurant at French Quarter. There is no table service restaurant at French Quarter. You'd need to go to Port Orleans Riverside for that. The lobby and the shop.
In the shop, they had the best Mickey beignet ears that actually smell like beignets. I had to stop myself from buying them as I'd already bought my ears and Loungefly for this trip. They were amazing.
After a walk around the grounds, we followed the river down to the larger resort of Port Orleans Riverside. It is a beautiful walk, and the resort buildings look stunning, set back from the river. Once again, we explored Riverside's shops, restaurants, and amenities.
As it was getting warmer, we decided to head back to French Quarter and go in the pool for a bit.
The theming at French Quarter is more New Orleans than in-your-face Disney. This really works for us, but might not suit some families with younger children. Some of the other resorts, such as Art of Animation, might be better for you if you want more Disney theming.
The pool area is a really good size, and we found 4 sunbeds easily enough. We all had to go on the water slide. And we're in and out of the pool for most of the morning. We didn't film much here out of respect to the other guests.
We had lunch at the Sassagoula Float Works. It was pretty good, though nothing too special, and soon we headed back to our room to get ready for Mickey's not-so-scary Halloween party.
Can you guess who we were? Let us know in the comments below. P.S. No, I am not a pumpkin, and mine is more of a Disney bound, but if you know, you know. The shoes hopefully give it away.
And one person thought I was a cat. Pretty much everybody else knew who I was.
So many people that night thought you were a pumpkin.
And a carrot. A cast member thought I was a carrot. But, you know, hey-ho.
One thing you might not know is that even though our channel is only 2.5 months old, we're fast approaching 300 subscribers. And we'd love you to become one of them.
So if you don't want to miss the rest of this series on board the Disney Fantasy, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Yeah, tell your friends to come and watch us.
One of our reasons for choosing French Quarter was that there is only one bus stop at the resort, which is by reception and just a short walk from our room. It was really nice knowing we could get straight to Magic Kingdom without stopping at other resorts. The bus took about 12 minutes and we found ourselves at Magic Kingdom by 3:30 p.m.
If you have a ticket for the party, you can get into Magic Kingdom from 4 p.m. And as we hadn't booked any regular park tickets for this trip, this was a really good deal for us to go in and get some rides done.
The line wasn't too bad and was managed really well. Seeing everybody arriving in their costumes was really fun. There were some brilliant ones, my personal favorite being the authentically dressed Indiana Jones guy. And if you happen to be watching this, Dr. Jones, I have a personal message for you. Weren't you hot in that thing?
There were also lots of people who weren't in costumes. Some, like our boys, had Halloween-themed t-shirts on, and others weren't dressed up at all.
It really didn't matter. Everyone was just there to have a good time.
We even saw a snake just as the line moved and we were about to go in. This was the first of 2 we saw on this trip, and I've never seen one in Florida before, so it was really exciting. I don't think they are venomous, but if you know exactly what type of snake this is, please do leave us a comment. We'd love to know.
Once inside the Magic Kingdom, the atmosphere was amazing. Everybody was in really good moods. When you arrive for the party, you're ushered down the side entrance to the right, parallel to Main Street. I guess you could head up the middle and walk down, but they all had bags waiting for us, and our first candy stop was off to the side.
This then leads down to the hub and the castle where we caught the end of the Friendship Fair show.
usually come to Magic Kingdom at Christmas when it's really crowded, so the park felt empty to us. We walked around for a bit, taking in the Disney magic, and then decided to hit some rides before the party's official start at 7 p.m.
We went on Pirates of the Caribbean, Small World, and Barnstormer, which we had never done, but generally took our time to explore, go in the shops and things like that. The boys had got caught up in the moment and soon were wearing Mickey pumpkin ears.
Some of the attractions closed down from 6 to 7 as the cast members prepare themselves for the party, so we headed to Cosmic Rays for dinner and had one of the Halloween chicken burgers. These were really good.
They had like a deep fried jalapeno popper on the top. They were lovely. We managed to get a boarding group for Tron, which we were really excited about as we hadn't ridden it before.
Just before 7 p.m., the boys got in line for Space Mountain, which was in complete darkness for Halloween. We gave that a miss.
So we're sat in Tomorrowland waiting for the boys. They've gone on Space Mountain, which is pitch black.
And it's just behind us. Over there.
And no one really wants to sit on a ride that throws you around at the best of times in the dark.
But I'm going on Tron with them in about an hour.
I'm not, so I'm going to film it.
We took advantage of our time alone and got ourselves a Mission to S'mores latte in Tomorrowland.
At $6.50, this was in line with Starbucks prices, a little pricey, but well worth the money.
And that's when the Zombies dance party started.
We then began visiting the trick-or-treat stations. This was so much fun and the cast members were amazing. Many of them were wearing decorative bats on their heads, and if you ask them their bat's name, they will happily tell you.
Hi, trick-or-treat.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you. Thanks. What's your bat name?
Balbat. Yeah.
What's your bat's name?
Matthew. Oh man.
Thank you. What's your bat called? What's your bat's name?
Bertram, like Bertram.
Socialize. Don't close your eyes, don't try to hide your silly spook. Ooh. Here's it by your side, shrouded in a deaf disguise. They pretend to terrorize. Grim pretty ghosts come out to socialize. Socialize. Grim pretty ghosts come out to socialize.
There are so many things you can do at the party. We had decided to prioritize the parade, the Sanderson Sisters show, and the fireworks. Plus trick-or-treating, obviously. We got to do all those things, and we rode Big Thunder Mountain and Jungle Cruise, which were basically walk-ons. But first on our list was the Boo to You Parade, which only happens during this special ticketed event.
He's the bringer of Halloween fear. Beware, the headless horseman is here.
I know everyone has their preferred positions for watching the parades at Walt Disney World. We really like watching them in Frontierland.
Oh boy, I see you got my invitation. Welcome to our not-so-scary Halloween party.
Wow, look, she's floating.
Our Tron boarding group was called just before the fireworks. One of our sons decided to ride it, and so he did this while the other three of us gave it a miss and watched the fireworks instead.
We caught up with him just before the Sanderson sisters show, and he said he was really disappointed that he'd skipped the fireworks for Tron. He said the ride was over so quickly that he wished he hadn't bothered.
What do you think of Tron? Is it worth missing fireworks for?
One thing's for sure, it's not worth missing this for.
Mickey's Not So Scary, the cast members literally shovel the candy into your bag. There is no limit to the amount of times you could go around. And, as you can see, some people took real advantage of this.
We were each happy with the one bag we had. Plus, we knew we would be doing even more trick-or-treating once we boarded the Disney Fantasy the next day.
After the show finished, we took our time leaving the park and hit up a couple more treat stations on the way. It was about 11:45 p.m. when we left, and there was no one else waiting for the French Quarter bus when we got to the stop. About 5 minutes later, the bus arrived and we were on our way back to the resort.
So, is it worth doing the Halloween party with teens? Absolutely. You're never too old to dress up and have fun, as we both proved.
We felt it was great value for money, especially as we hadn't booked any other park tickets for this visit. Next time on Travelling with Teens,
We'll be giving you a full ship tour of the Disney Fantasy, top to bottom. a deck-by-deck walkthrough in 4K. It took us ages to do, and we hope you like it.
See you next time.